I've been thinking a lot lately, in a hypothetical sense. If you and I were to quit right here, in this moment, this 1 hour academic dismissal period, what would happen? What would we feel down the line? Maybe not months from now, but just from years down the line. And this one thing is what haunts me in my academic dismissal period. And it's what has haunted me when I was struggling through the LSAT, just wondering or just pushing to see if I could even get into law school. It's just one word, and it is regret. You see, we could correct failure, not getting what we want, but with regret, we start to feel it when we can't do anything about it. We can't correct it because it's so far gone. And I experienced that when I was struggling through the LSAT and I took it 3 times, well, 2 official times, then and I got denied fall 2015 to Georgia State University College of Law because that was my first school of choice. And I had one last time to take it. And I had a tutor then that told me, oh, Lamar, you took it so many times. Up to now, just use your score that you have. Try to get into another school and transfer into Georgia State your second year. I thought to myself, I told him, no, that's not even an option. I have to try. I have to go beyond whatever the score looks like. It took me another year, and I was like, okay, I'll do another year. I had to take it that one last time because I couldn't live with that regret of if I didn't do it, that I was just going to be in some law school that I didn't want to be in and want to transfer in to Georgia State because I would still have to walk into the Georgia State University College of Law and go into some other local Atlanta law school that I did not want to go to. So why not go beyond and to see if I can get this higher score? And lo and behold, I got the score and I got in for fall 2016. So I look at it in this framework as well, that I do not want to regret that going all in and correcting and doing what I need to do, putting myself in the best position to be accepted back into law school. That if I just don't try, if I just don't go forward, that down the line, 60, 70, 80s, 90 years old, that I'm regretting that I should have stuck with it or I could have been this lawyer. I experienced this talking to people when I told them that I wanted to go to law school or when I was in law school or even telling them that I was in law school and I got academically dismissed. Other people are like, oh, I wish I was a lawyer, and then they give their excuse, or I wish I was a lawyer, or I could have done law school, but I just had all these doubts and fears, and I just didn't know. It was so hard. And I was like, man, I do not want to live my life like that. I want to live a full life of just risk and going for it, of something that I love and passionate about and energized about. And the law, my legal career, is something that I'm truly energized about, even though it hasn't manifested, materialized in the external, but I'm still pursuing it. I'm still chasing it like a starving music artist, like a starving actress, waiting for a breakthrough. And that's okay, because I'm on the edge of a breakthrough. We're on the edge of a breakthrough. And that if we can just stick with it, 2 years. And I told you before, if we can stick with it, we are going to perform. We are going to study, focus, concentrate on a greater level when we go back, because we're going to have that constant fire under us. We have to keep a promise greater than ever before to our law school. So this is going to allow us to do some things that we have never done. So that's why I love this academic dismissal period. And I do not want to regret, because I've talked to older people, visited my grandmother's nursing home back in Oakland, California. My grandma is my number one woman. I go home for Christmas breaks. And I visit her nursing home and talk to some of her nursing friends just in a circle while visiting my grandma. And all they would talk about is things that they didn't do and wish that they could have done. And me just being 30 years old right now, I just don't want to live like that. I want to go and experience. And even if it doesn't happen, that I at least put it all on the line. Let that all on the field. Gave my everything to it. And we just don't know that we may just get back in. But I'm telling you that we are going to get back in if we go all in. But see, we want to make these predictions and calculate all these different things of what if, and it's not guaranteed. But if we are to put our creativity in this moment and to go all in, that it is going to materialize beyond our wildest imaginations. So just think to yourself, do you want to be sitting around as an 80-year-old, 90-year-old wishing that you would have been that lawyer, or you just could have stuck it those 2 years? You don't want to do that. So I am pushing for us to stick with this moment, this 2-year waiting period. Go all in and see what happens. And watch. I'm just putting it all on the record. If you go all in, watch what will happen. Watch the creativity. Watch your greater potential go to work. So that's all that I'm trying to push in this moment. So keep going. We have one life. No regrets, baby. Keep pushing.